the booth with me. I do believe I am streaming. There we go. Alright, and we're good. We are good. So, this is going to be round 3. Shane currently is 0-2, while Zane is 2-0. Zane is playing Affinity, while Shane is playing Turbofog. Why is he playing Turbofog? Well, it's because you voted for it. That's why. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Shane's deck list really quickly. So, first off, he has, well, it looks like just regular Turbofog. There isn't really much to it. You've seen it before. You guys seem to love Shane so much. That's also who we're going to feature this week. So, if any of you want to type hashtag Shane Things or just Shane Things in the chat when he makes a play that you don't like or anything of that sort, okay. Anything of the sort should be pretty funny. Get in now to the match. Oh, okay. So, looking at his deck list, it's really typically just a Turbofog deck. I personally do not like Tolarian Winds, but that is just my opinion. He's not playing Take Inventory. For those of you who don't know what Take Inventory is, Take Inventory is basically the same exact thing as Accumulate Knowledge, but Accumulate Knowledge also counts your opponent's graveyard if they have any. And also, it's not an instant. So that's a huge thing. So Shane is pretty much playing a typical deck. Against Affinity, I don't know what he'll bring in. He'll probably bring in Skygates and whatnot, but that's not what we're worrying about right now. So, we will have to see. I don't know what he'll bring in. He'll probably bring... I am so sorry. It never actually transitioned. Wow. Okay, so here is the deck list for you guys to see. And we're going to switch to the gameplay in just a few moments. You guys saw this deck list before. It's pretty cool. It's just basic things. I'll bring it back up during sideboarding. And it looks like they're all ready to start. So we're just going to go ahead and transition into it. And we'll see how they go. I'm going to give them the go-ahead. You're good to go. And there we go. So it looks like Shane is a bit cut off. So I'll have to fix that. Just a moment. Looks like it is a bit cut off. I'll fix that in just a moment. There we go. Okay. So, Shane looks like he has a decent hand. He's got 3 lands, but one thing he doesn't have the win condition. That's Jace's Erasure. He does not have a Jace's Erasure in his hand, and that is an issue because against Affinity, I think you need to win kind of quickly, considering the fact that you don't really have anything that stops the Atog combo in the main deck, except for Arcane Denial, which, okay, fair enough, Shane does have 2 of. I'm going to start off with a Thoughtcast here, it looks like. I don't know if I can stretch it so you guys can see the graveyards. I can try, so I will. We'll see how that goes. Let me just see something here really quick. Looks like we're good on that front. So let's see if I can just move this over just a little bit. And I think that should be good. That should be good. I'm going to just transition into that. And... alright, so Shane does have Metal of the Mixture, though, so he can actually transmute for the Jace's Erasure. For those of you who don't know what Jace's Erasure maybe is, it is 1 and a blue enchantment, and what it does is every time you draw a card, so for every time you draw a card, so like if you use Brainstorm, you draw 3 cards, Jace's Erasure mills your opponent for 1 card according to how many you've drawn. So you've drawn, with Brainstorm, you've drawn 3 cards, Jace's Erasure mills you 3 times. That's the win con of this deck. There are no Eldrazi or anything like that, so you're not going to have to worry about it. Zane looks like he's off to somewhat of a slow start. He's got 2 Thoughtcasts, he's got 3 See the Synods, he's got a 1/1 attacking, not enough to put Shane under any pressure whatsoever. So Shane's going to go ahead and take this time to get Jace's Erasure. And I don't believe the labels are off if I'm not up. The labels are off. I'm not playing until next game. Oh, you're right. I did not see that. Thank you, Mikey Ruru. I appreciate that. I honestly did not see that. So I'll go ahead and switch that real quick. I don't know why that was still there, but alright. We are up against Z Magic 94 with Affinity. And I'll put a colon there. Okay. Thank you very much. I apologize. I'm a little nervous right now, so take that for what you will. There goes the Jason Erasure. Let's see. It says Z Magic Affinity now. Says Shane on Turbo Fog. Yep. And it says that I'm commentating by myself. I think everything should be good. Oh, that's pretty good. So Shane's got a Gear Seeker. I'm sorry, not Shane. Zane. God, they both have like the same name. Zane's got a Gear Seeker storm, but Shane has Moments Pieces for days. Shane has Moments Pieces for days here. He's going to go down to 7, though. So if we see 2 Galvanic Blast, that's it. Shane is dead. Well, there's 2 sources of red mana on the board. Is he going to sack for a red? Well, let's see. Looks like he's sacking... No, there's a Perilous Research, though. That's going to be... kind of like a... kind of like a Sift, right? Draw 3 cards, and then you're discarding Chromatic Star to do it. Does Z-Magic have days for Moment's Peace? Does he have days? I don't think so. Given the fact he can't return a Sea to Synod. Blue and a green for Carapace Forger. Okay, so, officially... Z-Magic will now always have lethal on the board. He will always have lethal on the board now. He should have cast Brainstorm on his turn. He missed the land drop. You're probably right about that, Mikey Ruru. I agree with that. I think he should have cast it on his main phase to try and make a land drop. Perfect time to mill yourself. Yeah, I agree. I would actually mill... Well, no. Is Jace's Erasure target player? Oh, it is target player. You're right. It is target player. You can mill yourself. Oh, and there is the green card of the day. Looks like he's going to discard it, though. So Shane doesn't have much land. So, actually, Shane's in a bit of an issue right now. He needs more land so he can draw more cards. So this isn't looking too good. It's not looking too good. The problem here is that this is not a foolproof plan for Shane, for the fact that he actually does need to do other things as well besides just fog every turn. The other thing is a fling and 2 galvanic blast does win the game. 2 burn spells do win the game. Oh, there was a fling and milled. That's interesting. A Perilous Research. Alright, I'm going to try to slow down here because I'm starting to get really, really dry. That's why I got water. Perilous Research. There's another land drop for Zane. I really like Zane using Perilous Research. I also apologize for the steam in the background of me here. Oh, well, there's one Galvanic Blast. You see another one? Oh, the second fling? Ooh, and the second fling. And that is going to be game, set, and match for the first one. I don't know why I said game, set, and match. I just happen to have that in my mind. So, we're going to see now what Shane brings in. It looks like he's just bringing in as much counter magic. I don't know what the Sky Gates are in there, if he's not ever going to bring them in, but I guess he hasn't really seen any matchups where he likes them. The fact that, Affinity has a bunch of 4/4s, it doesn't really seem very enticing to bring in a 0/4. He's not bringing Lignify, which is interesting. He's going to take out Words of Wisdoms. Turn down the levels on my mic. Oh, you're right. It's all the way up. Why did it do that? Oh, man. Why didn't anybody tell me? I apologize for that. OBS turned it all the way up for no good reason whatsoever. I don't know why it did that. Can Shane go 0-3? I mean, it looks like it. It looks like Shane's about to go 0-3. So, while Shane's sideboarding, let's take a look at Zane's deck list. And we'll see what Zane is working with. So Zane has, let's see here. Zane has just a typical Finny, pretty much the stock list. As far as the sideboard goes, he's got 3 Pyroblast, which is of course going to come in to destroy Jace Erasure, counter some counter spells. And he's got 1 Ray of Revelation. Ray of Revelation, of course, particularly good here because it has flashback. So whenever it gets milled, it goes right back to being able to be cast. As far as what he takes out, I have no idea. I truly have no idea. Probably, maybe takes out Flare Husks. I think they're kind of slow. Could take out some number of draw spells. I don't think that he's going to need them too much, but he could. Could take out some Frogmites to just focus on the bigger creatures. Not exactly sure, to be honest with you. So that is Zane's list. Let's go back and see how Shane transformed the sideboarding. And it looks like Shane is bringing in the anti-enchantment hate. He's still thinking about whether or not he wants to bring in the 3rd Dispel, I think. Loudest stream I've heard on stream. He must live. Let me see if I'm that loud. Am I really that loud? I don't even hear myself now. What's going on? Am I on mute? What the hell? I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Shane's got a pretty good hand. Oh, Jesus. What, am I back? Got a pretty good hand. Oh, I'm back. Am I back now? I should be. Sauna time? Damn right. I'm back now? I should be. There we go. Now it's perfect level. You are lower than the steam. Listen, I can't do anything about the steam. Okay? If it wasn't for the steam, I would freeze. Alright? Yeah, OBS keeps on adjusting the mic level by itself, and that's really starting to tick me off, but there isn't anything I can do about it. If it... I can get used to the... fair enough. I don't know, if it adjusts the mic levels again, I'll look back into it. Yeah, I've got a pit of cobras, yeah. Yep. I have a pit of cobras, you're right. OBS caused too many problems? I don't like using, what is the other one? XSplit? I'm not a big fan of XSplit personally, but I know XSplit's a good program. I really need to make this GPU based rather than CPU based. Anyway, on to the match. So, Z-Magic has a really good start as where, well, Shane's got... Oh, never mind. And there's the card, but does he have a Pyroblast to go with it? No. So the Arcane Denial went uncontested and gets to stay... I'm sorry, the Jace's Erasure went uncontested and the Arcane Denial gets to stay in the hand, but here comes a Galvanic Blast to put him down to 16. I can't imagine that Shane counters that. He's not dead unless he goes to 0. The burn is real. You're damn right. So we'll have to... Okay. Thought my cat was destroying something. Oh yeah, Shane definitely has the Nutter Butter draw for this deck right now. He's got Tangle. He's got basically 6 Fogs in his hand, if you count Tangle as 2. But here comes Tug. Is he going to really contest that? He is. He does not want that resolving. So Shane's going to be able to draw 2 cards now. Affinity's a rough match. Affinity is a rough matchup. Affinity's not great because Affinity can literally just burn you out of nowhere and can put you from 20 to 0 in a heartbeat of Spring. So, yeah, Flame Gal Blast definitely end up quick. Let's see what mills here. We got a Frogmite. And we have... What is the second card here? And an Ichor Wellspring. All right. Let's see. What else is going on? Yeah. Zane is just attacking. Zane's going to have a lot of fogs to get through, but the thing here is if Z-Magic can ever get a way to destroy the Jace's Erasure, he's going to be right back in this game. At the same time, it is true. Shane does have a way to get them back. But there are more ways to destroy Jace's Erasure in Z-Magic's deck. I think I would have saved it for Fling as well. I don't think there's a reason to let the Atog, to make the Atog get countered. I agree with you, Mr. Mikey Ruru. But, you know, Shane does what Shane wants to do. So that is just, you know, the way of the Shane, as it were. The way of the Shane. I kind of like that. I'm going to try to make that stick now, the way of the Shane. Oh, 2 Mirror Enforcers hit the play. That is interesting. See a Chromatic Star go to the graveyard. And a Preordain drawn. Okay. See a Fog and another Preordain. He bottoms the Fog. Really? Really? You bottom the Fog? I don't agree with that. I think that Zane is going to play around Tangle at some point, so... Alright, well, it looks like he's got... Dispel, decides to keep both. Mills for another card. Mill the Galvanic Blast. I don't know... Oh, Arcane Denial. So he has 2 counterspells. Hashtag Shane things, that's right. Shane, please. Please. Shane, please. He's probably looking for counters or another erasure, probably. How's it going, Sky Blue? How you doing? Shane might actually be able to win this one. Dude, I think he is going to win this one. I think rightfully so. I'm going to be the only person at 0-3. Oh, but there's the Ray. It is going to get dispelled, though. But Z-Magic's going to be able to flashback it next turn. Just in time to see Shane do Shane things? That's right. Hey, suck it, Magic. Wow, that's mean. That is just mean. Accurate, but mean. So the thing is, Shane is actually dead here. You're right. Multi 3, you're exactly right. If he fogs, so now if Zane goes, Zane, Shane, whatever. If Z-Magic goes Fling plus a Tog, or Tog plus Fling, the game is over. There's no coming back. Does he have the Atog and Fling? There's already an Atog in the graveyard. No, there's just a Mirror Enforcer, but he does have the Atog, which is interesting. He is going to flashback, I assume. No, does he have the Fling? He's floating a blue and a red. Oh, I think he has the Fling. I think Z-Magic lucked it out again for the 3rd week in a row. Oh my god, did Shane really get beat again? He's sacking all of his artifacts. Jeez. Z-Magic on fire. 3-0. Fling you. GG's. Man, that has to hurt, man. It really does. Oh man. That has to hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That really has to hurt. Alright, so let's get Mr. Z-Magic back in here. And see what he has to say.
Love.
All right, so
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello.
Shane, how do you feel right now?
The usual. Nothing new
I
there.
mean, you actually had a good draw for the first time,
I did.
and you
I
still
did.
couldn't get it
I
done.
had the nut the game
It
too.
was the it was dispelling the ray of revelation. If I hadn't done that, I would have been good. The
There is one bad play you made.
What's
You
up?
There was no reason to counter a Tog early in the game. Like
There
I
was.
Fling
know.
is literally the only thing that you care about.
I know. I could see not wasting it on there. I just didn't want. I hoped that he didn't have an ATOG or another ATOG or a fling in hand. So my thought process was, if I get the ATOG off the field now, then maybe he won't have another ATOG
I
that
think
I'll be scared of.
I
I
think
mean,
countering the first one is actually correct because if I have an Atog on the board, he always has to fear a fling at any
Exactly.
point.
but
At
he has to fear a Tog and Fling at any point anyway.
no, but if it's on the field, he has to fear it at every
No, it
instant.
doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter.
No,
Once
okay,
you
hold
get
on.
to 4
Here's the
mana and
thought
you have
process.
2 red, that's it. He has to fear it every time.
No, but I have to fear the a fling after. If I counter the first ATOG, I just have to fear an ATOG then a fling, which is kind of unlikely, even though we did have it. If I didn't counter the first ATOG, then I would have to be scared of the fling for sure. So it's like, if he had the ATOG then the fling, that's less likely than if he just had the fling.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
countering the first ATOG, like I said, it was obviously not a great idea.
that is true.
but-
Malta 3 did call it way before it happened. He said that you were
Yeah.
going to lose to it once you tapped out for the fog.
I mean,
Yeah,
so
but-
here's the thing though. I put him in such an awkward. He was in an awkward
Oh
position.
no,
with
your
15
draw
seconds.
you drew precisely well. You drew
Yeah, the
precisely and
sequence of
played
my
how you needed
draws,
to.
though, were very good.
Oh,
like,
that's true.
I had the sequence where I played, so it was lethal on board. He had to tap down. Then he had the
Never
things to
shade.
be able to do things, and then he had to. Then I tried to destroy his clock because if his clock is destroyed with the Ray of Revelation, he has to then find 2 more if he doesn't counter the first
Right,
one.
right.
But the thing
Did you
with
have any
that-
Pyroblasts in hand, by the way, Zane?
No, I
I was
didn't
a
have
bit
any
scared of that.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing with that is that I thought about letting you kill off the Jason the Racer because I did have Rafello's gifts in hand, so I could get it back next
Right,
turn.
right.
But you could just flash it back to kill it then.
Right.
So that one decision, and like you said, it makes sense countering to not kill my clock. So
Did
I
you only
could-
have 1 green source at that point too?
Yeah.
He had 1 green
Yeah.
and 1 blue.
yeah,
So you wouldn't be able to repel his gift and
keep
fog.
up.
No,
Right,
so
right,
you would have been dead almost no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought I did have a good chance there. Unfortunately, having the Hatog and the
Yeah,
Fling in
yeah, I
hand,
know.
and having me tap out to dispel and counter, that was fantastic play. So props to you, man. That was really good. So
Yeah.
good games, by the way, man.
Yeah,
good
good games. My opening hand was insane. The second game, it only had 2 lands and didn't have any threats early, but it was just like, all right, I have a thought cast, I can get somewhere, and it got somewhere.
Well, I hate you a little bit, but either way.
Yeah, we're both
Now,
happy, right?
but see, now you have the bragging rights of having beat me, and I have the bragging rights of not winning a game yet. So it's a
Oh, it's
win-win.
still game.
No.
No, I won a
Wait a
game.
minute. Wait a minute.
I haven't
You
won a
won a
game.
game last week. You did. We'll give you
I
that.
did.
You
That
did.
was so cool. Highlight of my year.
Cool.
Yes, that is true. You did.
Yeah.
You did win a game last year.
Just milled a 75. I was thinking about actually just bringing in cards.
I've had that happen against me. I think it was like blue-black flicker, and they had all that.
I need a
kill
third
spells
monitor
in them.
so badly.
I was
Yeah.
gonna bring in like 6 cards and not take out anything, but then I was like, I had so few lands, like I can't do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. So, for the 4th game, who is going to commentate? Should I step out? Should Zane step out? Or should Arthur step out?
I think Zane was going to commentate with me. I could be wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
I was
That sounds good.
I kicked
So-
you out.
Aw, I'm hurt.
You'll get over
Alright.
it. You'll feel better.
Alright. I'm just gonna go cry for losing so much. So I will see you guys after the match, so that way we can say our farewells. And words. I'm gonna get out of
Shane
here.
things. Everyone type Shane things in chat.
God
Yes,
damn it.
yes,
I mean,
type it.
I always knew that I would be famous. I just didn't think it would be for being so bad at magic. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. I'm gonna stay in the call but mute myself.
Sounds good.
I will see you guys.
Okay, so while we're live, how do I keep the OBS out of the frame of your webcam? Because I'm trying to move it over so I have the whole things on my screen, but it keeps moving in front of...
Just minimize it.
No, I need to edit my OBS is the problem.
Put it on the other screen.
Does that work? No, because then that moves it out of... No, because then... Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's doing it. It wasn't doing it before.
Can you share your screen so I can see what's
No,
going on?
it works. It works.
Okay.
All right, so we're going into round 4 now, correct?
Yes, we are. Round
And
4.
who is next?
And we have Mikey Ruru and Tiny Tim. We are featuring Mikey Ruru.
And Tiny Tim.
Well, we're featuring Mikey Ruru.
That's right.
Let me invite him real quick to share his screen.
We'll get it started. Whoops, that was an accident.
How was commentating by yourself? Was it lonely?
Actually, it was a lot harder than I thought because I had to keep it interesting. I also OBS loves to apparently mess with my mic levels, so I had to adjust them constantly.
Fun.
Piece of crap program that I love.
Yes, we all love. That should be good. Oh no, wait! Didn't he give us?
What?
Hold on a second.
What?
Did I invite the wrong email?
Good job.
No, I didn't.
I need to turn on your display capture here. There we go. I'd have to move you up just a little bit. Oh, these are cropped differently. That's great. Whatever. Need to move.
All right. So what is this matchup? It is.
It's blue black flicker against red white Coldotha.
That sounds about right. Yeah. And is this another 3-0 right here, Mikey Ruru?
Mikey Ruru could be 3-0, yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. A possibility of a 3-0.
Could be, yes.
And Tiny Tim, current record is 1-1, I believe.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
So, shall we transition into the deck list while we're doing this?
Well,
all right. I was just making sure. God, nothing can ever be perfect for this man. Nothing. Nothing can ever be good enough for this man.
No, it's fine. I didn't complain about anything.
You just did. You just said yes.
No, I was looking at something.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even complaining. See, you just assume I complain. Jeez. Oh, this is right. All right, so we're at Mikey Ruru. Kadoltha Boros with the main deck Electricity.
Did we get any new follows tonight, by the way?
I don't. Yeah, we got a few. Yeah.
Okay, because is it already plugged in on mine, or did I have to add in the plugin that we forgot?
No, it's plugged in already.
Okay. So we already know Mikey Ruru's list, but we will look at it again. This is the second time that we are featuring him.
Correct. Yes.
Like
We
everyone
featured
is
him
playing
last
Flicker.
week.
So
Last week.
what do you think? You know what? I gotta ask. What do you think about main deck Electricity now that you've played Pauper? You know, a little bit more
spicy.
regularly.
Oh, it's so good.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, it's so good.
Doesn't do
you
anything
just,
in this match, but
you can just blow out matchups. Like especially, I like it especially in a tiny tournament like this. If you think you're gonna see a lot of like tokens I mean, it's not very good in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you think the metagame is just gonna be like all Kadortha Boros or a bunch of just token decks or elves decks, it's really sweet at spiking a meta.
oh, for sure.
Yeah, and I don't think his main deck Electricity is doing him very much good. Isn't doing very well for him this tournament.
Look at
so
what
far.
Littlefield just said in the chat. Actually, he says my entire first 4 rounds is blue black, blue black, blue black, and mono blue. It's almost like he metagame. I mean that's the thing about a small tournament like this. It's also how well can you predict what everyone else that you know who you're going to play against is playing, right?
Correct. I think that's a huge part, an underrated part of small tournaments.
Right.
Is definitely metagaming. So I like to reckon it to this. I did a Frontier tournament with 3 other streamers.
Oh, that was
at the
with
beginning of the month.
Todd Stevens, Murph, and somebody
Yeah.
else.
Todd Stevens, Boot to the Head, Amurf CS
There
tonight.
you
It
go.
was a Rose Gallery Swiss Beer Games event.
Yes, yes, it was.
And that was, and I going into that event, I had these decks I liked for Frontier, but a huge thing about it was I knew Todd Stevens would be on certain decks. I knew he'd be on like mid-rangey type decks. I knew Murph would have a lot of control decks.
Of
Murph
course.
CS would have
Of
a lot of control
course.
decks. And I knew Boot was going to have some really interesting brews type, but more mid-rangey control-y. And
Mhm.
so you know what I just said is I said, you know what, I'm gonna metagame for this. I want to win this thing because the prize was a box of Korean Kaladesh, which happens to be on my desk right now. So,
Yep.
And I was like, I want to win this thing. I'm gonna play all aggro decks. And guess what? It got there.
What
It
3
got
decks did
there.
you play actually? Did you window? I know you played elves, right? I remember us talking about.
I did. I played the Toolbox Elves deck. I played Otarka Red, which is the best
Of
deck.
course,
It's
of
so
course.
good. It lost 1 game the entire.
It lost
Entire
one
time.
game. That was it.
Yeah. And then I played Grixis and Soul, which was actually the worst of the 3
You
decks.
didn't play Abzan. I'm surprised at you.
No, I didn't play Absent Aggro. No, I shied away from that. Maybe next tournament. I didn't like how it's not great. It's not good enough against the control decks, in my opinion. So.
All right. Speaking of other formats that aren't Pauper, shameless plug here. If you want to play some Penny Dreadful, that is, you play a format where every card costs a penny before it got rotated. Please join us tomorrow on Gatherling.com for Penny Paradise at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Myself and our own Tiny Tim will be hosting it. That is Gatherling.com. You can find all the information there. If you want to bother Tiny Tim about it, do it. But please do it after his match so he can concentrate and give you guys the best match of all time. I'd appreciate it. Are the players ready to go yet? Have we gotten that squared out yet?
I think we have the. Do we have the okay? Let me check.
Looks like we do have Mikey Rue in there. Shane says we're good, but we're actually not because he's not sharing a screen, so Shane lied.
What? Why would you change your screen?
No, I said Mike is not sharing his screen yet, so Shane is lying.
He is. He is.
He is? I don't see it.
Yes.
I don't
Go.
see it. I just went back to it. I don't see it.
You have to click on. Hit my.
No. Oh, there we go. It was broken.
Yeah.
Okay, they're ready to go, so we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it. Just going to
All right,
go ahead
let's go.
and transition into it. And give
Boom.
them the go-ahead, and we can go. Does everything look okay on the stream from your end? Am I doing it all correctly?
Well, I can't. If you share your screen, I would be able to see.
I will share my screen then. Hold on. There we go. Does it look like it's all correct? Oh, I'm sharing the... Yeah, well.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks
All
very
right,
good. Do I want
s-
to change the names?
Yes, I will do that. I just want to make sure to give them the go-ahead. So that they
Yeah,
can
we
go ahead
we
and
have
go.
to go ahead. I'll take care of that.
Where are their names? Which...
Just click on. Just.
I got it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Mr. Mikey Ruru with zeros.
Mikey Ruru.
With Koldotha Boros. And we have Mr. Tanatim with Blue Black Flicker. Oh, it should be a good one. Actually, it's not Blue Splash Black, it's Blue
We are
Black.
starting now,
There we
and we see the opening hand of Mikey Ruru. We see an Ancient Den, a Great Furnace, two lightning bolts, and a Kadotha Rebirth. Skyfish Inspector. This is a great hand. Oh, this is exciting. Metalcraft early with a Kadotha Rebirth. You can sack your clue for your Kadotha Rebirth, which is just I love it.
I love 3-Man Inspector as a card.
Me too.
So
that
much.
card is. I love that card in Standard, in Pauper. And look at this. Look at this turn.
It's so good. And now he gets to sack the clue to Koldotha Rebirth if he wants. No, he's going to return.
He's going
He
for the
wants more
value
card
play.
advantage. He wants
But
more
he's
card
going against
advantage.
blue-black flicker in this matchup, and he knows that he needs the out advantage here.
Which
'cause he
his
doesn't
deck
have-
is more than capable of doing.
Right. And this tempo is actually better because now he has a 2-3 in the air, and the tempo in the air is great. Well,
Now he's got an 0-1 in the air. Oh,
Too soon.
that was actually a really good draw because that automatically gets him to 4 mana next turn.
Yes, and he can still.
And he gets
get
to cycle
that.
or play. He gets to play 3 Inspector. He gets to sack, get 3 more dudes, and get 4 mana next turn. And he has a land he can cycle, and he still has a
I
clue
like
left
sacking
over.
the Clue here.
No, he sacked the land.
Interesting. Maybe he thinks he doesn't need more mana.
I guess he. Oh, you know what? I guess he thinks. Well, I can just play secluded step tap next turn. It's the same thing. Because now, if Tiny Tim wants to play any threats, he has to tap out, so he can just bolt it.
I guess he's figuring he values the card of the clue over the land.
I think I would, because you have to imagine you're going to draw a second white source, even if you cycle secluded step, right?
Oh, right.
Well,
Now it feels kind of bad.
yeah. Now
but,
you feel bad. Now you feel bad.
You can't be results based.
You know what really sucks about facing down Battle Screech? Even if you counter it, it still gets you tokens.
Yes.
God, that's such a bad feeling.
I mean, now he gets to just sack a clue. This is great. Like,
Or he gets to keep up Lightning Bolt. This is just incredible. And he gets to Battle Screech next turn.
and Tiny Tim did nothing.
No, he's on the 3-land plan with nothing to do. And he
Still
draws
passing the
Galvanic
turn.
Blast. That's a shock. Oh, well, it's going to be 4
Almost.
damage next turn.
Yeah. So I like attacking and then playing the Battle Screech.
Are you falling in love with this Kuldotha deck as we speak?
I do love this Kadotha deck. It is actually on one of my. I have a consideration list for next 3 decks.
Yeah.
For next 3 weeks, and I have this is one of the high ones.
Oh, for
on the
sure.
list.
I'm sure it is.
Oh yeah. The only problem is I don't have Gorilla Shamans, and it's
Aww.
that's a pinch right now. But that's the only pinch for me.
Did he
But, you know,
disfigure? Oh,
All
he
I have to
disfigured
do is
Craven.
win a few more weeks, and then I can get Gorilla Shamans of my own. Right?
That is
That's the
true.
plan.
That is very true. Oh, they're coming for me.
You know, they heard you were in the neighborhood.
That's what my grandfather used to say all the time. My grandmother would yell at him for it. Oh, he's just going straight to business. He's just double bolting. He doesn't even care.
He doesn't care about-
Mikey Ruru smells all the blood in the water right now.
I mean, look at this. He gets to attack for 3. He's
He
down to
doesn't
5.
have Metalcraft anymore though, which is
That's
interesting.
okay. He gets to.
I mean, he's still
Skyfisher
gonna
or
go Battle
Skyfish.
Screech this turn if he wants. You think he'll go? Would you go Core Skyfisher or would you go Battle Screech? Okay, well now I'd go Battle Screech. No, he's gonna Galvanic Blast one of them,
really
and he
good.
still gets to go Battle Screech. I actually did not notice he had 5 mana.
Really good.
Oh my god, this is just ridiculous. Thank God he can't play this deck again. He can for the
Deck's
top
so
4
good.
though.
We
And
have a deck list.
he's looking at his deck list right away.
Making sure there's no more Ekin Duques.
Yep.
This is a great decision.
This is a pretty good decision.
Open deck lists are a huge thing. In the middle of the match against Shane, if you saw me hesitate before I flung my Tog, I was making sure he didn't have any dazes in his deck, and I like quadruple checked because I was like, I don't want to mess this up. Like, I want to make sure he has no dazes in his deck because it's public information. Why not
Yeah.
use public information if you have it?
That is one thing you are allowed to do is use the deck list. They are public for a good reason. It is for both us and you. Draws a Radiant Fountain. That doesn't do anything whatsoever. But he's going to get in for... No, attack with the Core Skyfisher. Send a message.
Well, you could also play around Blessed Alliance, right?
Where's the white mana to cast it?
I don't know. That's a standard play that's rubbing
What
off
is
on me.
3 mana? What is
You
3
always
mana?
attack.
Oh, does he have Murder? Oh, he's going to gain 2 with the Ghostly Flicker. This is insane because now he can play Core Skyfisher, return the Core Skyfisher, replay Core Skyfisher to return the Secluded Step to get a cantrip next turn.
Yep.
And have 4 more power of flyers in the air while
He actually
Tiny
just
Tim is
cantrip
stuck.
this turn.
Oh, that is true. He can just cantrip this turn.
Wow.
That
Yeah, Kadotha Boros, I'm loving you even more.
I told you it's the best. It took the crown. And
Look at
yeah,
this.
that's going to be
yeah,
the game.
you can't come back from that.
That's quickly the game. So let's see how he's going to sideboard, and then we'll switch over to a Tiny Tim's deck
Yeah,
list.
sure.
I think Zane doesn't care about Blue-Black Flicker. He just wants to know more about this deck.
Oh no, I'm all about it.
Yeah, I don't think
Get that-
Zane cares
get
at
that
all.
Molten Rain in. Get that Molten Rain. Blow up some lands.
He
deal some
brought it in
damage.
against me.
I mean, So Electric is really bad here, and Core Sanctifier is really bad here. So
You don't say. Oh, he doesn't like Rally either, it looks like.
interesting.
He kept them in against me.
Now, what
which
is your opinion on Rally in this matchup?
I don't like it because you know your opponent's going to bring in Nausea. There's nothing you can do to stop it, and none of your tokens gain haste.
Okay.
I don't like taking out Journey to Nowhere. I don't like that.
What are you gonna hit with Journey to Nowhere?
Well, I guess you're going to hit all the. I guess you're going to use your burn spells to hit all the same things. There's no Gurmag Anglers to worry about. So
he's trying to decide on the last card. I like Tilt the Rebirth or the Battle Screech as his last card considerations.
I'd rather take out Rebirth than Battle Screech. Yeah, I like how Battle Screech flies.
I do agree.
Don't know which one. We don't know either, to be honest.
So he's bringing in 2 Molten Rains, 2 Pyroblasts, or 4 Pyroblasts. Sorry.
I don't know what the last card is. What is that?
1 Relic of Progenitus.
Oh, yeah, right. And
so that is very, very good sideboard.
He's not going to bring in standard bears. They're just not good enough to him to counter some removal. So that is what he brought in.
I'm in the same camp.
We're going to take a look at Tiny Tim's deck list right now.
He decided to cut this Battle Screech.
Yep, that is true.
So
probably just because it costs more mana. It looks like Tiny Tim has... I like the Geists. I like how they block the flyers and they take 2 removal spells, take down. Of course, Nausea, always a good card. Hydroblast
also,
going to be a good one.
Threat too. Geist is a good threat as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because it's just a 2/2 in the air. They can't do anything about. As far as cards to take out, pretty sure Chainer's Edict comes out. It's not a great card in this matchup.
It's not a good card in this tournament.
It's really just not a good card at all. Let's just be fair. It's probably why Mono Black just is not a thing anymore. Sorry, Ulu. Whale of Nim would have been sweet. Whale of Nim would have been gas. You know what Whale of Nim is?
I don't know.
Whale of Nim is 2 and a black and twine for a black, I think. And it either deals a damage to each creature at instant speed or generates all of your dudes, I think.
Okay.
It's actually insane.
So I'd like bringing in the 4 Hydroblasts and the 3 Geists.
I don't know about 4 Hydroblasts. You really like 4 Hydroblasts to counter... I mean, it counters the burn. Well, I guess he knows it's going to counter Molten Rain now, since he saw him play it against me.
He also sees it in his deck list. Yeah,
that is true. All right, it looks like they are back to playing, so we're going to see
off to the
what
races,
they do.
if you will.
Oh, that is not a good hand. Is he? Oh my God! Tell me he's not going to keep.
He's not.
He's not going to keep, is he? No. Wait a minute.
Oh,
he kept. He kept. Mikey Ruru has no fear. This man has no fear. Put the fear in him.
I mean,
I don't like that keep at all.
Wow.
I hate it.
Punished already?
I hate it. You basically have 2 dead cards in your hand. 3 of them, actually.
The Glenhawks?
The Glenhawks and the Molten Rain cost 3 mana.
Oh, yeah. They're 3 dead cards. That's the mold of 4.
Oh, my word. Why?
You see a lot better 6s there.
I mean, 2 lands on the same hand would have been a better 6. He can attack and trade. Okay, well he drew a land, specifically an artifact land.
All right, so what do you do? Skyfish return.
Well, no. First, I think you attack because I would easily Galvanic Blast to trade.
Okay.
No, it looks like he's gonna play Skyfisher. He's rethinking it. Let's see if he's listening to the stream and does what I say. Another good, yeah, right. Another good play you could do is, I guess, play the. Oh, it looks like he's doing it.
He's the ghost. He's the ghost.
He's ghosting. He's ghosting his own hand. Oh, and Tiny Tim blocked correctly. So now I guess Galvanic Blast, and I'm pretty sure you play Glenhawk here. Oh no. Would you call Dothaboros here?
I think you play.
You play Glenhawk, return the Great Furnace, I think. No, he's going to return the clue. Okay.
Yeah. Or you could ult the Rebirth for the clue. Either one's fine.
The problem is, like, Nausea, I guess, just kind of counters it, or the 1 Echoing Decay, I suppose, but...
I like either play there.
Yeah, I can agree. Is this the Geist?
Maybe Actually, I like the Glenhawk better because you're constrained on white mana.
Oh, that is true. You might as well just play the white spells while you have the chance. Plays a Seagate Oracle, and has a dead weight. For the Glenhawk, pretty good. It would
be nice, an artifact off the top. Not that.
That well, that's not bad because he still gets to play Glint Hawk. Well, he could play Core Skyfisher, I suppose.
You can go Core Skyfisher into Rebirth. No, they're on 1 mana.
Well, he could. No, your best place to go is Skyfisher, returning your creature, I think. Oh, he's gonna do the pump fake and see if he blocks.
I mean, he didn't block.
He didn't block.
Time,
He didn't block. I would have blocked.
3-1 damage.
I would have blocked. In that position, in that position, I would have blocked in the dark. I don't mind if he trades Galvanic Blast for my 1/3.
Sure.
Oh, he's gonna keep up Pyroblast instead.
I like this.
To counter Mole Drifter, I like that play.
I like this play. You're not gonna sack the land.
Oh no, of course not.
So like, and the next turn you can go Glint Hawk and then return your Furnace again.
You know who wouldn't have made that play?
You.
No, I would have, but Shane.
Oh shit.
I don't think Shane would have ever made that play.
Why? Man, just rip on
He
Shane.
didn't.
He's not even in the booth.
Yeah, he'll be back soon. He didn't side without Chainer's Edict.
Interesting.
I guess he looks at it as Nausea takes care of the tokens and Chainer's Edict is just extra removal to take care of the flyers. He doesn't have as much removal as I do. So he's kind of
pinched in that.
Yeah, pinched in that. Yeah.
He has more of the lock than you do.
Yeah, Tiny Tim kind of went for more of a traditional lock, as where I went just for a control with the lock. Right. Uluguru just went well off the rails.
I mean, Uluguru just fought some hard luck.
Uluguru is a master.
But I mean, I feel like if like a few other things went his way, he'd be 2-1 right now.
I think if a few other things went my way, I'd be 2-1 right now.
Yeah. Yes, that could be said about everyone. I understand.
Well, yes, that's.
But like,
I mean, no, not Shane, because it's a matter of if Shane could play better. That Shane would. Oh man. We make fun of everyone equally? I don't know, Shane. We kind of make fun of you a little bit more than you make fun of us. That I was going to. Chittering Rats. What did he put it back on top? Did you see?
Rebirth.
Oh, okay. I was reading the chat.
Doesn't really matter though. He's just gonna draw it anyway.
Molten Raid sitting in hand, doing literal nothing at this point.
Yep, that Aqueduct looks like a really good target. Too bad you don't have 4 mana to do it with Pyroblast backup.
Nope. Well, I mean, do you really care if Tiny Tim counters it at this point? You can't. I think you care more about him countering like a Rebirth or something.
This is so good. What if he rips the lands? Oh yes.
Now it's not that great anymore, but it's still pretty good.
No. Oh well, yeah, you're right. That land change.
It's also pretty good. Because now he can return the Great Furnace and bluff the Pyroblast again and get in for 4. Tiny Tim only has 2 cards in hand. The man only has 2 cards. Oh, yeah. He's sacking. He's just going balls to the wall aggro.
Who is up now right now?
Right? Are we in game? Oh, we are in game 2, aren't we?
Guru is up the game, right?
Yeah, let me change that real quick. Hold on.
It's funny, our first 2 rounds took forever, and then these 2 have been flying by.
Yeah, I know. Like, I forgot they were even in game 2. Shane gets made fun of 3-1 combined to everyone else. 3-1 compared.
Only 3-1? That's a bad ratio.
That is a pretty bad ratio, actually.
Maybe I didn't kill you so fast. I took my time with each play. I took my time.
So what you're saying is you took your time beating him. That's nice to know.
Oh, there's a scribble. So got him.
Yeah, he got him. But the bigger thing, yeah, and see, this is why I didn't like the play. Well,
I didn't like
not specifically because he drew Glenhawk, but because he only has 1 mana to work with now.
Rebirth was never doing anything.
No, it drew out the
well.
It drew out the nausea, but what does that do?
Nothing.
I mean, to be fair, Tiny Tim is 1 Mole Drifter away from like being somewhere. But he's facing 6 damage in the air right now.
Yeah, he's on a fast clock. He needs to produce something this turn to be in it.
I gotta say, I think Core Skyfish are probably top 3 best creatures of all time, Pauper.
What is the top 5?
The top 5?
Like, what's the rankings?
In my opinion, number 1's Mole Drifter. Always will be.
Yeah.
Number 2 is probably Delver, just because of just how much it warps certain decks. Number 3 is definitely Core Skyfisher. It just goes above and beyond what most white decks do.
Okay.
Number 4 is probably Chittering Rats. I think Chittering Rats is just that much of a good black card.
Right. All right.
And number 5, probably Goblin Bushwhacker, just for the amount of like opportunities it opens up.
Okay. You got a good representative of colors except green.
Well, I mean, most of the green decks are just like little weenies that don't do. I mean, Kieran Ranger's definitely a good card. I don't know if it's like top 5. You know.
Okay, fair. I don't know. It's probably it's in the top 10.
Yeah. Oh no,
like
it's definitely like number
affinity
6 or
cards
7.
Reach your top 5.
Yeah. Angler has to be up there. Angler's probably in the top 10. All right, suddenly Tiny Tim has got him down to 1 creature and 1 land.
I like how a Tog was not in your top 10, but like,
Why would it be?
it's amazing. It's the single best creature. It can just win a game.
No, it never does. It just gets blocked. It needs other cards to help it.
Oh no.
I've seen the other 5 creatures literally go all the way.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm still waiting for the day I see the little 1/1 go from 20 to 0. I'm still waiting for it. Oh, is this another Chainer's Edict flashback? Oh, man. And just like that...
Punished for the Great Furnace.
Yeah, that Great Furnace play is literally what lost Mikey Ruru the game if he loses.
He's a land away from being in it, though.
Well... Might as well play that Glinthawk.
Glinthawk returned then.
It's out of that Rick of Wellspring, right? I think you
had to
play
go
the
with
Wellspring.
Fire Blast.
No, I think you play the Wellspring and just cantrip once.
No, but you can't go down on Pyro Blast.
Well, it doesn't... I mean...
They play Metal Drifter and you're dead.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you play the Wellspring and he doesn't play Mole Drifter, you're just in a better position. Like, at this point, aren't you just dead to Mole Drifter resolving anyway?
Yeah.
Look at that. There's a Lightning Bolt. Literally 1 burn spell away.
Right. 1 damage away.
True. 1 damage.
One is not
If
0.
only one of those Kuldotha creatures got in for 1, or those Dismal Backwaters were not in play right now.
Yeah.
No Mole Drifter. Another Glinthawk.
Oh, such a good draw. This is very good.
No. I would go Kuldotha Rebirth, I think.
No, double Glinthawk.
How do you go double Glint? Oh, right. You can return the Den and replay it.
Den, return Wellspring. This is great.
This is actually very good. Are you okay over there?
This is so good. So good.
You know,
I love this deck.
when if Kuldotha Boros wins, we're gonna have to hear it, right?
What?
You'll know. You'll know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a disfigure.
No.
If this Glinthawk gets in and there is no counterspell, but there's a prohibit. Preordained. There you go.
I don't like Pyroblast.
I would not Pyroblast that. I would definitely not ride a motorcycle at whatever time it is at night while we're trying to do something.
Motorcycle, stop!
Seriously.
Is he?
Really?
All right.
Oh, you know why? You know why he's countering that? He probably believes that Tiny Tim needs to look for a removal spell.
Oh, there it goes.
What was that? Was that Force Spike? What is that?
No, it was a
No,
Hydro
it
Blast,
was a Hydro Blast.
which is actually great.
Yes.
This is great. So now that's Hydro Blasted instead of his Bolt.
No, he gained 2 life.
No.
Oh my God, Zane's dreams are going down the drain.
No, everything's fine, guys. He's gonna find another Bolt.
Can you imagine if Harm's Way is a common? Why are you not attacking with the Chittering Rats? If he blocks with Glinthawk, who cares?
Go.
If it's Shrivel, I want him to cast it.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Interesting. So he's trying to draw out the Shrivel here.
I mean... Oh, well, wait a minute. I don't know if he wants to... Yeah, I don't know if he wants to go with the Rebirth anymore.
Oh, didn't get there.
Oh, but he did get another lightning bolt.
Yes, we're doing it.
An untapped red source wins the game. No, it's a chittering. Okay, we're fine. We're fine for you, Zane. We're fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
This is gonna be close. Tim is putting him to 6. If Tim draws a counterspell, and Mikey Ruru does not top deck another red source, the game is over.
You need the bolt here.
Oh no, is he thinking of going for the Rebirth?
He's gonna get greedy.
Rebirth,
here.
try to double bolt. That's so greedy.
Uh-oh.
Well, actually, no, this is fine. If he goes with the Rebirth and draws another red source,
Oh, don't do that.
it's fine.
That's
It's
too
fine. No,
greedy.
it's fine. It's fine. No, he just pump faked. He pump faked. Why would you not lightning bolt now when he doesn't have a card in
It doesn't
hand?
matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you do it.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
All right, Mikey Ruru's down to 2 light. Does Tiny Tim
because you want,
have a
you
card
want-
to play?
You want him to... He's going to counter the last lightning bolt anyway.
No, you're right. You're right.
If he's
Tiny
smart.
Tim says go.
And
This lightning bolt's gonna resolve most likely.
should. If he's thinking about it, he has the counter. Or he's just pump
If
faking the
no,
counter.
no, if he drew a ghostly flicker, the game is also over.
This is a ghostly flicker?
It is.
Oh, but
And
it's on
the
the
g-
radiant.
No, the game is over now. He can't draw a second red source. He's gonna go
No,
to
no,
8
the
down
game's
to
not-
5. The game is over.
He's over because he can't...
Oh no, the game's not
Oh,
over. He gets to play Cold Oath the Rebirth. That is true.
Yes.
He does get to play Cold Oath the
And
Rebirth.
he draws a card.
Tiny Tim is not out of the wood. If Tiny Tim wins this game, I'm going to be
He has
super
five,
impressed.
He has exactly 5 damage in hand. And he drew it! He drew the red source!
No, but he doesn't get to play both.
Doesn't
If
matter.
Tiny Tim draws Echo and Decay or Nausea, Tiny Tim wins the game. Oh no, Tiny Tim doesn't win the game, but he is forced to use one of his red
Yeah, he
sources
would
on
have
the
gotten there
creature.
with the last turn. That's
Yeah,
true.
he actually would have. He would have gotten there. I told you.
No, you're right.
I'm always,
Having a speech.
which is weird. I'm always wrong.
Alright. Hold.
If Tiny Tim
hold-
loses this game, I'm gonna feel really
Can you
bad.
hold one time?
I will feel really bad. Archaeomancer off the top would be the best draw. That would mean almost infinite. That would mean
Yeah.
almost infinite life.
Drifter is something. He has.
He needs
has
a counter spell right now of some sort.
counter spell. He has so many live draws.
Oh, he's tapping. He drew a Mole Drifter, I think. He drew Archaeomancer!
I don't care, answer.
He's gonna get back Ghostly Flicker, though.
No, you get back Shrivel.
Get back Shrivel? Get back Ghostly Flicker. Because now you get to gain a 4 life with the Radiant Fountain.
Oh,
Or well, at least you get to gain at least 2. He should attack here first.
No, you can Shrivel and kill him.
What are you talking about, Shrivel? He doesn't have Shrivel in his hand. I mean, you can get it back, sure, but
Yeah, you cast it and then you win.
you don't. Well, if he doesn't have a burn spell, you win.
Yes.
Is he not going to attack? He can play it. He can play it super safe here and not attack, and then
I mean,
force
if you
Mikey Ruru
pulled
to have.
that, then you'd be ahead on board.
Yeah.
Like, okay, sorry. He wouldn't win there, but he would be so ahead because he had. To
Well,
pull the rat.
here's the thing: is now Mikey Ruru has to
Wait
hit.
a second. You let him on tap?
He had. Well, yeah, he had to.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
He
the
should've-
game's over.
He should have.
He got greedy.
When he was tapped out.
Tim, why? Oh my
He could
god.
have doubled. He could gain 4 life, and now it's over.
Well, no.
Just
Well,
like
hold on,
that.
hold on. No, he couldn't have gained 4 because. No, he couldn't have because he could have bolted the Archaeomancer in response to the flicker, and he wouldn't have gotten the Archaeomancer back. So he could have made the game take a little longer, but Tiny Tim,
Sorry, I mean,
you got a little greedy there.
Got a little too excited.
Yeah, you got a little excited, bro.
But just like that, Mikey
And
Ruru is
with that,
up. Oh,
Mikey Ruru is now 4-0.
Or 3-0. Sorry.
Or 3-0, sorry. He is now 3-0. Let's get Shane back in here. I see him there. He's typing away. And I see... I saw Mikey Ruru smiling for a minute.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. So, what did you think about that game? Did you feel bad at all that they played better? No, kidding.
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking Zane. Zane beat you, so clearly he played well.
Wow.
Listen,
So
I'm
go ahead
0-3. I can talk as much trash as I want right now.
Mike Rue and I are the only ones with 0 game losses so far in this tournament.
Shane is
Yes,
3-0. I mean, if you
and
flip the
Sticky-
0 and the
And
3
we are
around, yeah.
playing each other next week.
I'm 3-0 in my heart because you guys are here. I'm winning because you guys are here. I'm
It's
failing
the
at literally
count.
everything else in life, but you guys are here, so I'm winning.
Oh,
You know what's
man.
great? Mikey Ruru and I play last match of next week.
You know what's
Ooh.
also great? Team NFG bot.
They are great.
Aw, snap.
They're
Good
great
segue.
I also happen to know that Team NFG bot is watching this glorious tournament. Shout out to Team NFG bot.
Zanegasm. I like that.
Oh, that's got to be an emote. Zanegasm should be an emote one day if you ever get partnered or this channel gets partnered. Pretty loose
Right.
keep, dude. That was like the loosest keep of all time in this tournament.
Oh man, that was.
That was like the most loosest keep I've ever seen. That's not even English.
But it got there.
It
It's
did get
not
there.
a misplay, and it's not wrong if you win.
You know
Remember that.
who wouldn't have gotten there?
That's not true, Shane.
No.
Things could be wrong if you win.
That's not true at all. Obviously, I wouldn't know because I never actually win, but that's how I feel.
Dude, I think I need to mod Sky Blue now for that comment. That needs to be a quote. It doesn't matter if he is dumb. He is the most popular.
Right?
That
That's the
needs to
only
be.
reason it happened.
That needs to be a quote now. That's it. It needs to be a quote. I also need to move it down a little
Shane?
bit. Yeah, that needs to be a quote.
So basically,
fair.
what happened was Arctic Ghost was all like, we have some good players. They're grinders. They're doing quite good.
That is not
we
what
need
I did.
somebody- Hold on. We need somebody who's so bad that people will rally for him and against him. So he was like, well, let's get Shane in here. His chat hates him, and the rest is history.
See, I thought I was under that umbrella as well.
I mean, you probably are, but
Yeah.
Well, no. To be
not
honest,
as much as me, at least.
Zane, I just invited you because it felt like it.
Oh, okay.
I invited Shane because Shane knows Pauper. I didn't realize that.
Everybody hates me.
No one, dude. You're like the most popular Pauper player of all time.
Yeah,
All time.
all time.
Yeah,
That's stretching it a bit, but I'll fucking take it.
easy.
All time.
Easy. You're gonna piss Zane off. Easy.
Doesn't matter. He's dumb.
Oh, okay, really quick. Let's see. Quote 1. You see, guys, we, Shane's fan, are not here for the win. We're here for the emotional roller coaster leading to the 0-5 lead. All right? Let's see. Quote 2. Shane, demonstrating that you don't really need any kind of skill to win a game of Magic. Let's see. Quote 3. Hold on. Quote 3. Shane, it doesn't matter he is dumb. He is the most popular.
You are in every single quote. so
You're the
far.
only quotes.
I'll
You're
take
the
it.
only quotes worth actually. Wow.
Take it.
Just
I have
wow.
no problem
Shane
with
owns all quotes.
Shane has the monopoly of quotes for Swift Rage. Alright, well, also, Shameless Plugs, listen, if you guys would like to play in a Pauper tournament, you can play tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and Pauper Classic Tuesdays also on Gatherling.com. Tiny Tim will also be hosting that while I am going to class. And you can also compete, as I said, in Perry Paradise on Wednesday at 7 p.m. All Gatherling tournaments are Eastern Standard Time, so do check that out. And it should be great. Who the hell?
So yeah, that's
What was that?
That's it for today.
Who
yeah,
just
it's-
dropped? Did someone drop?
What's that?
I heard
No,
the
I
drops.
got your other call that you.
Oh,
called
I
me
heard
on.
the drop sound. I was like, did someone just drop even though you're both
No, I
here?
got from the other call that you called me on earlier.
Oh,
So yeah,
right.
that's it for today. That was quite the week.
Yes.
We have we still have 3 players at 3-0 or no?
We have 3 players. Wait, there's Littlefield. Yeah, 3 players. There's Littlefield, you, and
It's funny because last week at the end of the week
My
we had
crew.
3 undefeated players. We still have 3 undefeated players.
but next week we won't have more than 2 undefeated players possibly.
Well, 100%.
Yeah.
Sorry,
To
yes.
There will
next
still
week,
be
we
one.
could
There will
possibly
be
have.
one.
There will
There'll
at
be-
least be 1, possibly 2.
Right.
Yes, sorry. There will at least be one. Possibly there will be two. Who's Littlefield play next week? Littlefield plays Tiny Tim next week, I think.
What am I playing?
You're
Oh, Math
playing.
Exciting.
Perfect.
You're so screwed.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, I have to play
it
Ula
didn't
Guru.
matter
We're gonna
who
be
I
here
was
forever.
playing against.
Ula Guru and I are gonna be here forever.
All right, so I think we should be good to go. Let's get some closing comments or closing
Yes.
anything you want to talk about.
You know what, Shane?
Arctic.
Since we talk so much crap about you, go for it. You go first.
Oh, hey, I get to go first. Ladies first. All right. There is it's four matches with the same deck list, right?
Correct.
And then 3 without. Yeah. So you guys have to see me play Turbo Fog for at least one more week. I apologize for that, but you guys brought it upon yourself. I made you guys vote, and you guys voted for the Turbo Fog. All right, so closing remarks. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Arctic, for setting this up. Thank you, Zane, for helping commentate. Thank you, Shane, for being so bad that everybody makes quotes about you. So,
Thinking so.
You thank yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, you egomaniac.
I mean, nobody else was going to thank me.
What do you? I mean, we thank you all the time. Without you, we wouldn't have 3 quotes right now.
Yeah, right.
Go
Exactly.
me. But thank you guys so much for being here. Yes, Kansiki, I love all of you guys' faces. You guys are fantastic. Thanks for being here. If you guys weren't here, we wouldn't be doing this. Give a follow if you haven't. There is actually a YouTube channel that I just linked in chat that I set up. It has last week, and it's going to have this week's as well. You can watch them on video. What the hell was that? Was that like a dive well? Anyways, you guys can also check out the videos on demand here. If you guys are watching those, we'll know that you guys are actually more interested in that as well. So I think I'm
trying to get
basically
both
done.
your faces in the video. Oh, there we go. It worked.
Wait, am I on the video now?
You're both in there now. I got you both in there.
Yay!
We got this. You guys like my bow tie?
Yeah, I got your Pee Wee Herman looking bow tie.
Nice.
It's
looks like
actually
a
a
waiter.
snazzy bow tie.
Yeah, I like it. It's fat, sadly.
That's
a clip-on.
where
I need to buy
Zane has
one.
Zane has like the Corrado glasses from from The Sopranos.
What?
Hey man,
Well,
Shane,
I have
you know,
worse
my-
vision problems than you.
I have
So
some thoughts, if that's okay.
yes, you are up next. Go for it.
Okay, right. My thoughts
It's
are
not okay.
beating Shane is a great feeling, but also
Everybody
an
would
expected
understand
feeling.
that.
see so the problem was if going into the match I had these expectations of if I lose to Shane, I had fears. And I said if I lose to Shane, my life is over. But then there was the other part of me that said if I win against Shane,
Life keeps
it might
going
feel
on.
okay.
No,
So-
see, if you win like you did against me, you just feel bad. That's like kicking a puppy,
I
like an
didn't feel
injured
bad.
puppy.
I felt just okay. Like
Okay.
You do
Okay,
realize
okay, I felt
like-
just okay.
if he lost to if you lost to Shane, that's it. Your streaming career is over. There's
Right,
there's
I
no
was
reason
like,
anymore.
I better just like
You
Like
literally-
like
my
Todd
computer,
Stevens,
just, like,
even Todd
so, like-
Stevens would never forgive you.
right, exactly.
See, basically, it would be like racing for pink slips. If you lost, I would take over your channel and have everything that you have there.
Except you didn't have anything to offer as a pink slip. You were just hoping for the best.
You could have, yeah, basically. I know I wasn't
You
gonna
just-
win anyway.
it was like in that bowling movie. You just offered up the Monopoly money wrapped in a $100 bill. Oh god.
No,
yeah,
seriously,
anyways,
it was
Zane,
fun to play
anyways.
Shane. It was fun to play a non-regular match of Magic.
Which is what I'm here for, to be the
Yeah,
non-regular.
exactly.
You know what the
And
really sad
I'm
part
really
is?
excited for the next section to come for me to choose another deck.
Yeah, we know what it's gonna be.
I don't really know what it's going to be
You
yet.
were basically orgasming
you know what-
over that.
You know what the really sad part is too, Shane? You had
What's up?
2 nut draws in a row, literally. You had 2 nut draws and you still couldn't win.
Wait, you had nut draws with that deck?
Yeah, those were nut
I had
draws both
pretty good
games.
draws,
They
yeah.
those were
Oh,
actual
really?
nut draws,
yeah.
and he still couldn't. You still
Okay.
lost in like under 6 turns.
It's that 8-talk fling. Anyways, Zane, anything else there?
No, I'm good. I've had a great night. It's been
Awesome.
fun.
Yeah, and Arctic, how about yourself, buddy?
Well, as always, I want to thank both of you guys for commentating. I am so happy that this isn't the only season. that we're gonna do. Shane, as much as we rip on you, it really would not be the same if you weren't here, of course. And
It'd be
then,
better.
Zane, if there is a god, Mikey Ruru will draw. You'll win game 1, and then Mikey Ruru will draw Gorilla Shaman on turn 1 both games. And Shane will be able to make fun of you for almost ever that you lost in under 5 seconds.
It's okay, I accept that.
I want to thank everybody for competing, of course, as always. And as usual, Tiny Tim, I am sorry. The deck sucks. We shouldn't have played it. It's just what happens. I also, of course, would like to thank Team NFG Bot, because without them, this would not be a thing, of course. Isn't that right, Zane?
That's correct. Team NFG Bot is a wonderful sponsor, wonderful people. They are doing their official launch of the bots on MTGO on March 14th. That's
Nice.
March 14th. They'll be fully stocked. Currently, they just supply cards to myself and some other streamers. We also have some really sweet announcements coming your way soon with some new streamers that are going to be officially sponsored by Team NFG Bot. And they're big names.
Is one of them Shane?
No.
Oh.
And also sponsored by Team NFG Bot, there is a giveaway on Wednesday on my stream of an Eternal Masters box.
Ooh.
For the congratulations for me hitting 1,000 followers. So we're going to do a giveaway of that. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to have the Eternal Masters box, and we are going to open it on stream and give it out to 6 to 8 lucky winners.
Can I be a winner?
Depending on how many people are in chat, the more people in chat, the more spread out it will be. And so we are going to open up all the packs on stream, and then we're going to give away in sections and mail those out to you. It's going to be a fun event. It's going to last I don't know how long, and then after that we're going to do Frontier as well.
Are you going to have?
So that's
Wait, you're doing
10.
You're doing Frontier on Wednesday and tomorrow? Because I know tomorrow is your Frontier
No,
day too.
Frontier is moving to Wednesday.
Oh, it is. So what are you going to do on
yeah,
Tuesdays now?
Yes.
Is Tuesdays
Frontier's-
like just fun game stuff?
Yeah, Frontier is moving to Wednesdays.
Okay, I asked about Tuesday like 3 times.
What?
Alrighty.
I
I think we're good to go.
wait. Did the audio just
What's
cut
up?
out? Did Zane die?
No,
No.
I think
I
we just started
asked
making
about
rocket noises.
I asked about Tuesday 3 times and you just didn't answer.
Yeah, no, I noticed that too.
I asked you 3 times what your Tuesday stream is going to be from now on. You just didn't answer.
Oh, I didn't hear. No, Wednesday is now going to be the new Frontier.
Yes, you said that 5 times.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. I'm asking about Tuesday.
Tuesday's gonna be standard.
Thank you.
There
Is that really that hard?
Finally, the
I mean,
Yeah, sorry.
so if
Sorry
you
about
guys
that.
didn't know, there's a 5% chance that he's going to have Frontier on Wednesdays from now on. I'll just let you all know. All right. Are there any more shameless plugs that anybody wants to plug before we hit the hay?
No, we're good. I think
if you're enjoying the stream and you're enjoying us personally, we do all have Twitch channels. I will link to the follow there. Zane is ZMagic94. I am Negashane, and Arctic is Arctic Ghost TV. As I mentioned in chat,
I hope I
if
am.
you guys
Took me 3 times to spell it out.
if you guys want me to play teachings, there are only 2 ways I will play teaching. 1, if I ever get a sub button, aka never. Or 2, if I ever do a 24-hour charity stream. So if I get enough follows and views, you guys might be able to see that. So, yeah.
The person with the greatest
Panda.
the person with the greatest name ever in chat thinks you didn't want to say the S word, which is standard.
I think I like men. Yeah, he's awesome. I think I like men comes into my chat and literally his first words are mystical teachings.
Did he make that
Like, all
name
the time.
just for you?
Yes. He makes it so that way I tell him that I think I like men all the time.
Oh, God.
No, I think he's actually a moderator in Miss Mulligan's stream. I
Oh,
think that
is he?
Miss Mulligan hosted me at one point, and I think that's how he found me. And it's been love at first sight ever since.
Cool. So who are we gonna host now?
We could tell Tiki Panda.
Oh,
Oh,
Tiki
nice,
Panda.
yes,
Tiki
Tiki
Panda
Panda.
is a regular now in PCT. We can definitely host him. I don't know how to host, so
Yeah,
how about
check
one
out
of you? How about one of you do it this time?
I don't think we can because
We're not logged
we
in.
don't-
You're logged
yeah.
in.
Son of a B. Okay,
Just
so
try
how do
again.
I do it again?
So /host.
Backslash. No. Forward
Space.
slash.
Tiki Panda.
Wait, what slash is it? Is it back or forward?
Forward.
Okay, it's
Alright.
forward. Where's the forward one on the mic?
Are we doing hashtag shame things again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
So go ahead and put. We're going
Host.
to
Is it just TIKI Panda?
We're going to be hosting this show,
Wait,
and here
TIKI Panda.
Yeah.
we're going to be doing hashtag Shane things. So go to chat.
Do I need to put the Twitch.tv with it or just the name?
Yeah,
Just the name.
just the name. So let's go ahead and head into the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Did I use the wrong slash?
Yes, you did.
That is. I hate both of you right now.
What? That's a backslash.
That's a forward. I was taught that that's a forward slash.
What?
It's a one oh god, not this again.
Now, okay, no, I did it. It's the second try. I did it.
Alright.
I did it.
So
And my
I think we're
friend
good
is-
then since the hosted over
All right,
there.
and we're gonna cut it off. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see
already
you
gone.
next week. Shut up.
Yeah. Once you host, they're gone.
Once you